In this video, I am bringing you to Johns Island, right here in Charleston, South Carolina, and we are going to check out the best neighborhoods to move to in 2024 right here in Johns Island, South Carolina. Now, the first neighborhood I'm at is Twin Lakes, and that is a Crescent community. Crescent is a local Carolina builder. They're really well known for their luxury style homes, upgradable features, customization, and overall build quality. And that's one of the things I really like about Crescent. Funny story, when Crescent was originally building in the hammocks in Cane Bay and Summerville, home prices in there were around the threes to maybe mid to high fours, maybe. Now, when you see the prices of some of these homes that you can get here in Johns Island compared to what people were paying in Summerville, you're gonna think, why didn't people just move to Johns Island? Like, it's not that much of a difference.
Yeah, that's right. Duh.
And these homes here are phenomenal. We are going to check out this home right here behind me, Crescent Homes, Twin Lakes. Hope you guys are excited for this one. So some of the things you're gonna notice right out of the gate with these Crescent homes are gonna be the hardy plank siding. They went with the wood kind of style hardy plank. You also have your gas lantern. So they give you a nice little gas lantern if you add that on. You got some nice coach lights on the side of the house. I really do like the job that they did with the railing on the front porch. And then right out of the gate, right in here, we've got our nice big master. So first floor masters. So if you're somebody who's like, hey, I don't want to do stairs, but I got kids that can do stairs, this might be a perfect layout for you. Now, one of the other things I really, truly like is the light colored flooring. We're finally getting back to that. Love the size of the shower. I like that they did go all the way up to the ceiling with the tile. Huge clawfoot tub here. I mean, it's definitely a two-person tub. Now, if you're asking yourself, Ryan, what's the price of this home? That's where you're gonna have to stay till the end, because that's where I'm gonna give you the breakdown, the base pricing, and then what you can spec one of these bad boys out for. Always about the storage. So, and then as we come in here, you've got your breakfast nook, but look at this space. Huge open living room. Love the fireplace, and I love what they did with the ceiling. They added a lot of detail. And then again, they did go with the quartz on the counters. You've got your smart home technology appliances. And then they do use the Frigidaire gallery appliances, which I'm sure there are other options as well if you're not a fan, but love the farmhouse sink. You get a full 8-foot door here, which is phenomenal. And then you do have the nice big screened in porch here. So again, if you're gonna build a home and you're gonna put something on, screen porches in the south are great. And then you've got your 2-car garage with a frog above it. So that is an option for you. So we've seen this downstairs, which is amazing. Let's head upstairs and check out the rest of this house. All right, so when we get to the top of the stairs, you go to the left, you've got another secondary bedroom, which is a great size. I don't know, what do you guys think? Tell me, go ahead and leave me some comments in the comment box below. Let me know what your thoughts are of this home. Let me know what your thoughts are of this community. I'm gonna show some drone footage here so you can see kind of how the neighborhood's laid out. Really like the space up here. If you're gonna buy a home with a front porch, you wanna make sure it's, you know, got some space where you can put some table and chairs out. Most of the homes here look like they do. And don't forget, if you have questions about moving or relocating to Johns Island, South Carolina, you gotta give me a call, 843-226-5535. Or if you wanna see available properties now in Johns Island, go to www.buyfromry.com. Nights, days, weekends, I got your back when it comes to moving to Charleston. and Johns Island. I am back here in Johns Island, and I'm excited to bring you guys to Sea Island Preserve. This is a Pulte neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood gives us the best of pretty much all worlds. First off, right out of the gate, it's right off a main road. It is easy egress in and out of the neighborhood, really easy to get in and out of Johns Island from here. And they are gated. So when you think about like gated neighborhoods, there's not a lot of gated neighborhoods that aren't age restrictive. Like Del Webb, Four Seasons, they all have gates, but they're age restrictive. So if you wanted to live in a gated community, you're not gonna have that unless you move into a neighborhood that'll allow you and your kids to be in a gated neighborhood. Now behind me, I have some amazing floor plans I'm going to show you today. I'm really excited about it because this neighborhood not only offers on average a half an acre lot, that's right, I said a half an acre, but it also gives you the advantage of being able to still customize and build your home from the ground up. And on top of that, okay, if that wasn't all great enough as it is, you also have floor plans that come straight out of Del Webb. And why those are important as well, everybody seems to really enjoy those floor plans that Pulte offers in Del Webb. But they always say, well, can I build that over in Midtown, or can I build that in one of your other neighborhoods? And the answer always is no. But today, I get to actually show you Sea Island Preserve, what they have, and their resort style amenity center is coming along. It is almost completed. If you move here, not only do you get the amenity center, but you also have space in your yard for a pool. Now, you may have seen this in my Del Webb video. If you watch that, this is the Dunwoody Way. You not only have a 2-car garage, but they usually do the 3rd-car golf cart garage. So those 2 windows would necessarily be where your actual golf cart garage is. Nice big office in here. And then when you come over here to the left, you have another massive size bedroom. Now, look at this big open kitchen, open living room. This is one of the most impressive living rooms I've seen because you can put a ton of furniture here and it does not feel cramped. Love the gourmet kitchen options for the appliances. You got that little air fryer, convention oven, and then you have your regular oven. They went with the quartz counters. I really, really like these quartz counters. These have like a little bit of a, almost like a little gold speck to it with the gray mixed in there. And then again, look at this huge space. You have this is a massive table. I'll say this is probably close to 82 inches round. So you have a big breakfast table and you've got tons of space around it. So that's, again, another benefit of buying a home like this is you've got space to pull out the chairs, people can sit comfortably, things don't feel too tight. And look at all these windows. Love all these windows. And again, a lot of this stuff is stuff you can actually go ahead and add on. These are more design center options. The fireplace is gonna be a structural, but when my clients pick a Pulte home, I know they're gonna have a great experience. Look at this shower. Love this spa shower. Huge shower, rainfall shower head. And then another bedroom over on this side. And obviously this is set up more as like their information office. I have some fantastic news. These homes start in the mid-5s.
Are you crazy?
For Johns Island, 20 minutes from the beach, fully decked out hardy plank style home with all the upgrades, quartz counters, gourmet style kitchen. You can't beat that. That's unbelievable. You can't even get that in pre-owned today, okay? That's the other thing is people are always talking to me about, oh, well, I could buy a pre-owned home that has it all in there. Sure, but you're gonna pay for all of that stuff 3 times over. Now again, this is the Dunwoody Way, so we are going to wrap things up with this house, and we're gonna go to our next one. We're now entering the Woodward. These outdoor bed swings, these are pretty sweet. Like, you can just hang out here, chill, sit on your front porch, have a glass of wine. This is relaxation at its finest. And you're in Johns Island. This can be a 4 to 5 bedroom, right? And it can be 2.5 to 4.5 baths. This is approximately 2960 square feet as it stands. So you got a nice office. I love this kitchen, and I'll tell you why. Because the kitchen has a Pulte Planning Center right off of it. So my kids right now, and maybe you guys can agree with this, my kids right now do all of their homework, all of their schoolwork from the bar on the table. And so like everything's all over. It's just a giant mess. I could comfortably sit both of my kids, one here, right, and one here, and they could sit and do their homework while I can keep an eye on them. And then if they have questions, we can just go over there. I really, really like that. Nice 2-car garage. They currently have set up like another office. Again, gourmet style kitchen. Love the quartz counters. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a silver speckle. Got a nice big open loft. Second living room, essentially. Got a little corner nook over there. All right, so now when we come over here, you've got your laundry room upstairs here. I love that they did a sink and a folding table, and you also have cabinets above. People underestimate that stuff, but I'll tell you what, it's great to have. This one's a good size. I would say this is actually smaller than the last bedroom, but it's still a good size kids room. Okay, another good size bedroom. These two are comparable in size. So not as big as that secondary up at the top of the stairs, but you got a walk-in closet on this one. All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for, right? The master bedroom. It's where the magic happens. Ryan, you can't tell people that's where the magic happens. What if there's no magic?
Where's the magic?
Here's the best part, his and her closets. Look at his, hers. Oh yeah. If you guys are even thinking about moving to an area with mature trees, mature landscaping, all that good stuff, then Pulte's place right here checks a lot of boxes. They do have roughly about 100 lots that are gonna be available. They have 2 phases that they're gonna start releasing. Phase number 1 should be out this year, and then phase 2 will roll out next year, but they have a full year of building left. So, Palmetto Series Woodward, we're rocking and rolling.
We are officially rocking and rolling.
We're on to the next tour. Guys, leave me a comment below. If anything you've seen in these houses like really aligns with you, or you say, hey, you know what? I want an oak tree in my front yard. Go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. We are on to our last model. This is the Martin Ray. The Martin Ray is 1962 square feet, and this is the one that starts at $550, but you're gonna have to wait and hear how much it costs to fully spec this home out. Out to the butler's pantry and into the kitchen, but let's do this the right way. So we're gonna come in here, walk right through. I'd say my only feedback on this house is I do not like the dark colored floors. And for the reason being that I have 4 kids and a dog, and you see everything on a dark colored floor. Everything, every nook, every scratch, every dog hair, kids stuff. I mean, you see it all. One of my favorite parts about the Martin Ray in Del Webb is this island. Look at this. And then this, I feel like, is a real pantry. This is the real deal pantry. This just looks good size. Got an open formal dining or breakfast nook area. What's your thoughts on the shiplap? Now, I like shiplap. I think it looks good, but to hang a photo in here, it's gonna be difficult. And I actually like the look of black shiplap. And I know what you're saying, like, black shiplap, is that a thing? It is, and I really like the looks of it. Downstairs, washer and dryer, love the cabinets. As we enter the master, it's gonna be a first floor master. Again, they went with the high gloss tiles. Before we head upstairs, let's go down here and check out the rest of this home. So right here is your garage entrance. So you come in off the garage, you got this nice drop zone for the kids, leashes for the dog. This is like more of a guest suite, I would say, because not only do you have the guest room, but you got a bathroom right across from the guest bedroom. So you got a full bathroom. Wow, look at this. This is like a whole nother living room. Another huge bedroom up here. And then storage. So this is like a storage room. You got your little scuttle door to get you out to your furnace. So if you're gonna have some space, you want some space, maybe you got a basement and you use the basement for storage stuff. Well, we don't have basements here, but we've got storage rooms, different places you can put things, scuttle doors. You know, those aren't supposed to be used for storage, but as you can see there, got a little space, you can put something there. I want to connect you with the great people here at Sea Island Preserve. I know the agents here. I know Emma, I know Porter, I know Hannah. I know all of them because I build relationships with these folks. I can get you special incentives off of these houses. I can get you special rates. I'm a preferred VIP agent with them. So I get you special discounts that nobody else can get. And that's because I have built these relationships. I've done the business with these folks. They're not going to discount your home if you don't use a buyer's agent. And we're here to help you and guide you through the process. So again, Ryan McHugh, 843-226-5535. If you want to see available properties now, you want to check out what else is going on in Johns Island, go to www.buyfromry.com. And that's going to help you out. You register, it's going to get you a ton of information, and then we can connect and we can talk more about your plans. I am taking you on a little walk right now. We are at Stono View in Johns Island. Now, Stono View is a Lennar community. Lennar has really built up this neighborhood. They have a phenomenal amenity center, and you have your own shared dock system here. I absolutely love it. Stono View allows you to actually have a boat, put it on the water, and then you can obviously tie up, come back to your house, have a bite to eat, and go back out. You can actually see they have a shared community dock with, and I don't know if you can see that, but like all different types of paddle boats, kayaks, canoes, you name it. And then this is what your HOA covers. So Stono View has everything from the elevated homes to the regular homes. They have internal water lots, lake lots, but everybody is gonna want, obviously, the view of the water. it's really, really pretty here. The marsh, the price points in this neighborhood are a little bit higher than the other neighborhoods we've checked out, but for good reason. I mean, you're right on the water. You have a shared dock system for the community. You have an amazing 2-story amenity center. So this neighborhood just has a lot of really great things. Tons and tons of oak trees with the Spanish hanging moss, tons of palm trees. I mean, they definitely went right when they did this neighborhood. So I think, you know, you can't really miss when you're looking and comparing these to the rest of the Johns Island neighborhoods. You know, you've got a little bit more of an established community here versus some of the newer construction neighborhoods. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour of Johns Island and the top new construction for 2024. Some great neighborhoods there. A couple of the neighborhoods that we actually didn't get a chance to go through and check out models were neighborhoods like Cordgrass Landing. Now, Cordgrass Landing actually has some water lot sites still available. So that's pretty amazing. They are around $1 million. But I tell everybody, if you're gonna get something on the water, that's a pretty good price to be there in Johns Island. So definitely check that out if you're looking for something right on the water. Now, I will say Twin Lakes is a great neighborhood. It's tucked right up there next to Oakfield. If you don't know much about Oakfield, Oakfield was actually a Pulte community, and they built this really beautiful neighborhood around some massive old oak trees. So they really used the large environment to kind of create a new looking neighborhood, which I absolutely love. And that's one of the reasons I think Johns Island is such a great area in neighborhoods for people who are looking for that quintessential Charleston style. Now, that all being said, let's talk about prices. Now, that neighborhood, Twin Lakes, you can get in there starting somewhere in the low to mid 5s, okay? That's just picking out your floor plan. You know, you're gonna go to design center, so you're gonna pick out counters, you're gonna pick out cabinets, flooring. Maybe you want flooring, wood flooring upstairs. You wanna carry the LVP upstairs. All those options are there for you. The home that we were actually walking through was called the Avondale. So that particular floor plan for the elevation that we saw starts at $582. So again, that's just starting at that price. That's before you get into your lot premium. They could not tell me the lot premiums right at that day because they said they're still actually in the process of getting some of those lots prepped to then open and release that phase, which then you can come in and purchase. Area lot premiums are generally anywhere between 20 to 40,000. So I would assume somewhere in that area for a lot in Twin Lakes. Now, the other thing I want to mention, most of my clients end up spending somewhere in the area of 50 to 75,000 in upgrades when in areas like Johns Island, West Ashley, Mount Pleasant. So you can anticipate to be spending somewhere in that area. So turnkey to replicate that home, you're probably somewhere in the high 6s, maybe depending on how far you push it, maybe in the low 7s. But again, you're in Johns Island, you're in a beautiful neighborhood, you're gonna get a big lot with a historic, beautiful oak tree. I mean, I did some B-roll and took some video of those oak trees there right on that main road. You're basically gonna have beautiful oaks in the front and back of your house. So if you want something that looks like it hasn't been clear cut by these massive land developers, well, this is more of that intimate Charleston style neighborhood. So definitely check out Twin Lakes there by Crescent Homes. Now, let's go on and move on to Sea Island Preserve. This was another neighborhood. Sea Island Preserve is one of 2 Pulte neighborhoods there. The other one is Grace Landing. Now, Grace Landing has some larger lots, a lot of cul-de-sac lots, but they're pretty much almost sold out. I mean, Grace Landing kind of went ahead and blew up, and Sea Island Preserve was kind of the slow rollout. And now you can get 1/3 of an acre to almost 3/4 of an acre in Sea Island Preserve. And there are some beautiful lots still available. Even lots that are on nice, beautiful wooded areas with ponds in the back. So if you're somebody who's looking to be close to getting on and off the island, but also being able to get downtown quickly, maybe you want to get to Costco in 15 minutes, you can do all of that from Sea Island Preserve. And the best part is it is a gated community, folks. So the gates close at night, and you will have access code or a car tag that'll allow you in. But you're living in Johns Island, you're close to downtown. I love the sense of security that feels and that brings to a neighborhood. So kudos to Pulte for making a gated residential non-age discriminatory neighborhood. So thank you for that. Then moving on, as I mentioned, we got to talk about pricing. So in Sea Island Preserve, I saw a couple of houses, and we saw the Martin Ray, okay? That was the 1-story, 2 to 4 bedroom home at 1962 square feet. That starts at $550. So very similar to Twin Lakes, you're gonna be looking at the mid fives to start, and then work your way up with lot premium and selections at Design Center. So again, these are going to be the things that are going to cost those additional dollars and probably bring you up to the low sevens. I do know that they have some spec inventory right now that's hovering around 723, 728, and those are available to move in relatively soon. So if you're looking for something sooner, you want a gated community, you want to be close to downtown, you want to be 25 minutes from the beach, this is going to provide it. This is going to give you that lifestyle. And to be honest with you, I'm looking at what people are paying for homes in Summerville, and they're getting pretty close to high fives, mid sixes, and even upwards of 7. I had a client last year close on their home at $850 in Midtown. If you want more space and you want that gated feeling and you want it to be somewhere where it's not over $1 million, you got to check out Sea Island Preserve. I really think that's a great community. The other one that we looked at was the Dunwoody Way. That was the 2430 square foot home. That starts at $611,990. So that particular floor plan starts there. You'll probably spec it out and be somewhere in $750 after everything is said and done. And then we also saw the Woodward. The Woodward was the 2-story home. That was the 4 to 5 bedroom option. That's somewhere around 3,000 square feet approximately. And that one was $619,990. So $619,990 on that particular floor plan. Let's talk pre-owned, okay? So we did check out the neighborhood of Stono View. Now, Stono View was a Lennar-built neighborhood, and there's nothing wrong with that because what Lennar did is they put their collection that they're using in Riverside in Mount Pleasant right now as kind of the catalyst for what Stono View is and was, especially when they were building in there. Now, you can definitely get a home right on the Stono River. It's definitely a possibility, but a lot of their homes are interior, so you're not going to be right on the water, but you're going to be somewhere around the $900 to $1.2 million price range in this neighborhood. And the reason for that is some of the homes are actually elevated. Now, the homes that aren't elevated, those are going to be a little bit lower in price point because they're further into the neighborhood away from the water. But as you get closer to the water, you're going to see that elevation where it's a pull under garage. And a lot of people like those because if you have a boat, if you've got a classic car, motorcycle, you got a lot of boating equipment, maybe you got canoes, kayaks, paddle boards. If you've got a lot of that, those garages work just like a basement would if you were up north. You know, it's like having a basement, but it's not a basement. So it's your garage basement. The other part about Stono View I really like is their amenity center. They have this cool 2-story thing. You can rent it out. You can do birthday parties there. You can do anniversary parties there. You can have the pool there. And it's just, you know, when you're in a neighborhood like that, the lots aren't that big. So you may not be able to put a pool in your backyard, but having that amenity center, you're not having to pay for the cleaning. You're paying for it in your HOA, but you're not having to pay for it out of pocket. So, well, once again, the only way I can help you if you're looking to buy a home here in Johns Island, South Carolina, you got to reach out. Give me a call, days, nights, weekends, holidays, it doesn't matter. 843-226-5535. If you want to see available properties now in Johns Island, you got to go to my website, www.buyfromrye.com. Just put Johns Island right there in the search and you'll get the whole listing of all the active properties. And if you have any questions about any of these neighborhoods or any of the pricing, feel free to text me as well. Send me a carrier pigeon. It doesn't matter. I don't really care. Whatever you want to do. But once again, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe and tap that notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, well, you get notified. I'll see you guys next time.